Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I have hopefully a relatively quick video for you, and it is going to be a flip through of my 2019 album part 2. So I've already put a flip through of part 1, which was the first quarter of 2019. This is the second quarter of 2019, so it goes from, what's that, April to June or July. So I thought I would just try and do a relatively quick flip through. I'm not taking anything out of the pocket pages. I know there's a glare, but I do like to do flip throughs, and I like to show you guys how I pair my pocket pages with my 12x12 layouts. And if you've seen my albums before, you know that that's what I do. So I've actually created opening and ending pages for each of my 4 albums. Yes, I have 4 albums for 2019. I will not be doing that again. My aim for 2020 is to cut down significantly on the amount of albums that I have, because 4 is too many. But it was a big year with Link's first year. It was a big year. So I've got sort of front pages and cover page and end pages, sorry. So cover pages and end pages in each of my 4 albums, and they're all this theme. So a mix of black and white and normal photos, but they're all on sort of pink based Project Life cards, and they're all just photos of our family. So, you know, either Danny and I, or, you know, one of us with Link, or the 2 of us together. There's just a selection of photos, and that's how I start and finish each of my albums, because I thought that would be nice. So this is March, there you go. So I didn't even get 3 full months in album number 1, but that's okay. So again, this is how I do my mix of Project Life and pocket page, Project Life, which is pocket page, and 12x12 scrapbooking. So this is using a Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file, and this was actually scrapped side by side. Jess and I scrapped together, and we both used this cut file. So again, any of the videos that I have for my 12x12 layouts, I will try to remember to leave links down below. I am pretty bad at it, but I will try and remember. So yeah, this is it. Again, I'm not really going to talk through it, because this is everyday life that happened. And so I don't think I need to explain everything we did each week, because I've been on maternity leave, and they're mainly, like, this is entire page of just Link for week 12. I have a process video for this one as well, using Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file. I think there might be a process video for this too. This is a Copa cut file in the background. But I don't remember if I filmed this. This is another one that Jess and I filmed side by side using branding strips. So that is definitely on our channel, and I like this layout. It just documents my son's, I don't know if you can see them, he's got some strawberry birthmarks, and they're in the shape of love hearts. They're so cute. So our pediatrician assures me that sort of in 2 to 3 years they will fade. So I wanted to record them while I could. This is the first family photo of all of the grandchildren together, so that was super cute with my parents. Again, another Copa cut file. There's a lot of Copa cut files in this. I was just starting to get into my love of cut files. I also got a silhouette for my birthday in June, and so a lot of these were cut out after that point, and I scrapped them kind of after June, so hence why there's a lot of cut files. Oh, this is a good one, and I do have a process video for this, I'm pretty sure, using up alphas, and I love using up alphas like this as backgrounds, so that's fun and a good stash buster. So week 14, this is week 15. So you can see I've got all my photos on Project Life cards. This is mainly because I was trying to use up my stash of Project Life cards. So I've trimmed down all of my photos, rounded the corners, and then backed them on Project Life cards. It is an extra step. I don't think I will do that this year in 2020, but I did want to try and use up some of my Project Life cards. And I've used them for this entire album, but I still haven't even put that much of a dent in them. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame, but I think they might be going in the purge pile, to be honest. So there we go. I've got a few inserts like this where I've got a particularly big week. Well, this was Anzac Day, and my band that I play in and that my partner conducts did a concert. So I didn't play. I had Link, and I was having a break from playing, but we attended. And so I ended up having to baby wear him because he wouldn't fall asleep in the pram, but he fell asleep as soon as I put him on. So that was a nice way to watch the concert. I got a new French horn for my birthday. So yeah, this is the negative of a cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. So I used the actual cut file a few layouts ago, and this is the negative. And again, I think there's a process video for this. Week 18, week 19. Again, really, I mean, these are just photos of Link. I haven't even done, this was probably an oversight, I've done no journaling on this page. I probably need to go back. See, I've done journaling on these pages. Oh, this is a gap here. So I've taken out some photos that I didn't want people to see. So mainly, I'll be honest, they're photos of my partner and Link in the bath. And not that you can see anything, because I wouldn't put photos like that in my album anyway, but that's not the point. They are both in the bath, and I just figured it was nicer to take those photos out. This is a cute one, and I think there's also a process video for this as well. That is Danny, my partner's baton for conducting, and Link's holding it kind of like he was conducting. It was super cute, so I snapped those pics very quickly. More photos of the band, and again, this is using the negative of a cut file. I'm not sure that I filmed that actually. Another cut file. Honestly, I think all of these layouts are cut files. Gosh, that's another cut file, and this is actually using a Stampin' Up collection. Don't remember what it's called, Dino Days maybe, but all of these embellishments here are actually stamped and cut out using my Big Shop, and so I thought that was a cute way to create my own embellishments with this fun bright collection. I've still got quite a lot of this left actually that I really should use. We visited my grandmother, so Link's great grandmother, in Bendigo. That was pretty special. It was another band trip, so that was certainly a moment that I wanted to record. Now we're getting closer to my birthday where disaster struck, but I'll get to that. So this is early June, and again another insert because we had a big week, and this was where Link and I went away to Merimbula, which is up in New South Wales, on the coast of New South Wales, and we went for the long weekend for a jazz festival they have up there, and my parents and my sister and her 2 kids came along as well, so it was quite a road trip. And just before we left, I don't know if you can see these pictures here of me with my ankles strapped, and this is a lovely bruise on my toes just there. I fell just before, as we were packing the car to leave Bensdale, where my parents are from, and I sprained both of my ankles. Not one, both. And so this is just some photos of the bruising. This is me sitting on a chair. We stopped halfway in Can River, and I was sitting on a bench. We were having lunch, and I had my feet elevated on top of my mum's shoulders as she's holding my son. Oh, it was an experience, I tell you. So here's more photos of the bruising. It was full on. Danny gave me 0 sympathy from Melbourne, but it was full on. So this is more of that trip. And then this is us on our way home. Oops, I need to come back and stick those on. These letter stickers from Cocoa Vanilla are really old and they have no stick left, so I need to go back and glue those. So yeah, this is us traveling back. We had the 2 little boys in the car with us, and Jack went with my mum and dad, and we had some crying when we were just almost to Bensdale, so my sister jumped in the back in between and kept both boys entertained, Thomas and Link. There's definitely a video for this because it's one of my top 10 layouts if you've seen that video that I shared, but this is also a Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file, and it was a collab with Beagle Mum Scraps. So yeah, that was fun. I don't think I've got process videos for these. Maybe for this one, I don't remember. Love this one. That's the first rehearsal that I went to, and I brought Link along, and he was very fussy, and Danny ended up baby wearing him while he was conducting. It's very cute. And then we're at the end, basically at the end. This is week 25, and this is just before my birthday actually. My birthday is the 24th of June, and this week ended on the 23rd. And so that was all I managed to fit into this album. So you can see that's how I ended my year, again with the pink background, Project Life cards, and my photos on top. And as I said, this is the way I start and end each of my albums. And so that's it. You can see how chockers it is. I'm using, I think this one's a Project Life album actually. Yeah, it is. I'm using a Project Life album. This one with the black love hearts. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. And so I really like the Project Life albums. They're just very expensive. I tried to use the Kaiser Craft ones, which are much cheaper. You can pick them up quite cheap when they have their 50% off sales, but the quality is just not there for me, and I find the spines break. and so I don't like them. I am trying the leather look ones from Kaiser Craft. I haven't actually used them yet, but I've bought a couple to try. They are more expensive, so I'm hoping that they're a better quality, so I will give them a try and see how I go. But that is my second album for my 2019 flip through. I've almost finished album number 3, so I hope to do that flip through in January as well, but it will probably take me slightly longer to finish album number 4, so we'll just see how we go. But hopefully I get them all up pretty soon, so that I'm not hanging on to 2019 too much into 2020, because otherwise I'm going to get too far behind. All right, guys, we will see you later. I hope you've enjoyed this flip through.